But in the midst of that loneliness, I got to tell you, I don't tell you any of this story to make you feel sorry for me. I'm sure that my dad is going to be fine. But I want to underscore the fact that whatever you face, I have found through experience that grace is full and free for every situation. And that's what grace is for.
Is there something in your way? A battle you can't win? And do you struggle day to day with thoughts of giving in? There's no reason for despair. He has walked this way before, with compassion flowing free. He's there for you and me. That's what grace is for. When all hope fades away and prayers are only words, just reach out in faith and know He's already heard. He'll mend your wounded heart. Peace He will restore. His arms are open wide. Walk through mercy's door. That's what grace is for. And when the answers just won't come, and your soul cannot be still, when it's all been said and done, rest in the Father's will. There's a multitude of sins covered by the blood that pours, blood that cleanses every stain so that none remain. That's what grace is for. When all hope fades away and your prayers are only words, just reach out in faith and know He's already heard. He'll mend your wounded heart, and peace He will restore. His arms are open wide. Walk through mercy's door. That's what grace is for. His arms are open wide. Walk through mercy's door. That's what grace is for. That's what grace is for.
Yes. Good job, buddy.
His name is Scott Howard. He is also, are you glad to see him tonight? Give him a welcome. Scott, I told you Glenn was from West Monroe, Louisiana. Scott is also from West Monroe, Louisiana. Yeah. Now, we did not plan it that way. They didn't even know each other that well. They were not in a group together. It just was a coincidence that it worked out that we'd have two guys in the same group from the same hometown. Actually, what happened, they were having a sale on quartet men that day when we were going through. You buy one, you get one free. And guess who the freebie was?
You get what you pay for.
Scott is an incredible baritone. When we did have a model of what we wanted a baritone to be, a big, rich, full, pleasing voice, but more than his voice, he's just the glue that holds this group together. He's one of those guys that you're standing around looking, waiting to go on or waiting to do something. He'll find something to wipe off or stack or fold, and he's a worker. And we love Scott. I've known him for 20 years, and didn't ever dream that God would work it out so that Scott would be in the same group with us, but we are so thankful for the blessing of him in our group. We weren't sure that we wanted to hire him. To be honest with you, I told a true story about Glenn. I'm going to tell it. The true story about Scott is he was pretty famous as a kid. They did the Today Show, and Good Morning America came to his school and brought their cameras and did a little story on him, a little vignette kind of, you know. He was the only 17-year-old that year to graduate from the 4th grade. And so he was the only graduate of the 4th grade that year that gave his teacher a ride to school. You know,
Roger, don't tell these people that. This is my first time out here.
Right.
And they don't know any better but to believe you when you say something. You tell stories about these guys, and it's true. But when you tell them something like that about me, well, they're going to believe it.
What's your point?
You say that little thing about 17 years old in the 4th grade, and that's just not right, and it makes them look at me like I'm some kind of
ignorant. He puts the ig in ignorant.
No,
I'm telling you.
You say that, and they're going to believe that. They'll think that you actually believe that I am ignorant. You need to tell them different.
What's your point?
No. Now, you've already told them we've been friends for 20 years.
Right.
And you need to explain to these folks that you don't think that I'm ignorant.
Well, buddy, I put it to you like this. I think you're close to ignorant.
Well, how about now?
I hope you all enjoy Scott Howard's farewell performance with Legacy 5 tonight.